The Green Bay Packers just sent another message to the NFL, yet again winning another game, but this time in dominant fashion as Miami came over here to Green Bay and were no match for the Green Bay Packers. The offense and the defense alone were just dominant the entire night. Now, what I wanted to do was kind of break down some film just like this. One of my favorite plays of the day. Now, the first thing we're going to notice, we have two high safety. So a lot of the time in the NFL, when you have one high safety, you have a yes/no read for the quarterback, right? In this case, Jordan Love. However, since there is two deep safeties, it kind of turns more into a post yes/no read. Now, what that basically means is after the snap, we're going to look at these two safeties. If we're able to move them in a different direction, we have one-on-one, right? Now, specifically on this play, we can tell we have press man coverage to the top side of the screen. So the goal is to move this top side safety down towards the middle of the field and then fire this shot down the field on 3rd and 6 because we're already up by, 24-3. Let's go take a shot down the field. Now, watch what Jordan Love is able to do. So we get some pre-snap motion. We know this is man-to-man coverage because his top DB is staring straight at the wide receiver. We know this is man-to-man coverage. First thing Jordan Love's going to do is look to the left side of the field. Now, you may ask, well, why? Well, for example, let's see if we can get this guy to move. If he bites in this direction, because whenever a guy's in a zone coverage, right, they're going to move where the quarterback is looking. But Jordan Love does a really good job manipulating, getting that safety to move over to the middle. He looks right, he takes his shot, and he throws it on the money on a dart, right? This is a beautiful play. We talk about manipulation, we talk about throwing with anticipation, and just pinpoint accuracy overall. Jordan Love is becoming one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, and it's happening quick. Watch. He's going to look left, he's going to move the safety over with his eyes, right? And then boom, takes a shot down the field. Guys, I guarantee you, the entire time, he knew he was throwing this ball. He knew it. That's why it's called a yes/no read. Now, before we deep dive any further into the film, do me a big favor. If we get over 500 likes on this video, expect a part 2 to come out tomorrow with the all 22 coaches film. And with that being said, guys, hit the like button. Let's get right into some more film. Now, let's take a little bit of a look at the defense. Now, a couple of weeks ago during that trade deadline, they decided to ship out Preston Smith, a pretty good edge rusher for them for a long time. But a reason being is because they have a guy named Kingsley who comes off the edge and is one of the most up-and-coming rising stars in this league. I guarantee you in a couple years, this guy's going to be a household name. So obviously at some point during the Dolphins film breakdown or their film study, they thought that maybe Kingsley's not the fastest guy in the world. On this play specifically, the left tackle is going to chip on the interior defensive tackle and then try to get back out to guard Kingsley. Now, what they didn't account for was the speed of this man. He does not seem human. He's massive, but he's also extremely quick. So watch what we're going to see here. We're going to see, boom, right? That left tackle is going to reach out. He's going to chip, right? Just light hit with the interior defensive tackle and then try to get back to the outside. Plus, right, we have a running back on this side of the field. Normally, you'll send him to chip if you think the edge rusher is good enough where you have to put an extra body on him. But they say, no, let's just get him out on a route very quickly here. Let's even throw the left tackle on someone else, right when the ball snapped. You can't guard this man. What are we thinking? Kingsley demoralized this left tackle. I mean, he had no shot. Again, look at him, right? He's going to stunt to the right, the interior tackle, and then try to bounce back to the outside. You're already cooked. You already lost. Now, they're in a 5-man scat protection. It looks like they slide the offensive line to the right, which means that you have man-to-man to the left. So what Green Bay does here and why this is so confusing, and you guys are probably already blowing it up in the comments down below, you see how they have almost like a double A-gap, a double mug look here. What that does is confuse this right tackle, right? Because you want to get the guys closest to the quarterback, right? And he makes one little mistake because he thinks that double mug blitz is coming. They drop back into zone coverage. He makes that mistake. Kingsley explodes off the edge for an easy sack. What a play here by the defense. And honestly, they made another really big play. Let's look at that one. Real quickly, guys, before we jump back into the video, do me a big favor, hit the like button if you want the part 2 with the all 22 coaches film. You guys usually destroy these videos, that's why I love you Packers fans. But also, and more importantly, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, guys. It's free, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe, and we will be covering Green Bay throughout the entirety of the season, which means offense, defense, individual player breakdown for almost every single game. We got you guys covered, so not only expect a part 2 tomorrow if we get enough likes on this video, but also expect a part 3 on Saturday or a part 4 on Sunday morning, right? Man, make sure you guys join the family, turn on post notifications, and let's get right back into another play. All right, so here's probably one of the biggest plays of the day. I know they're up 27-11, but the Dolphins were starting to garner just a little bit of momentum in this ball game. Now, 4th and goal at the goal line. This is a need to have it type of situation for the Miami Dolphins. They're going to get a little bit of pre-snap motion here by Alec Ingold, their fullback. He's going to try to get out into like a flat, it seems to be, but he's going to trip up. Now, when that happens, it's very bad for the offense because they're only in, or not only, they're only running 3 guys on routes. So when you have one of your routes fall, that means you have 2 routes on the field and everyone else is in, that 8 to 9 man protection, right? You're pretty much screwed. You got the shallow cross over the middle by, Durham Smythe, and then I think you got like a quick out here by Tyreek Hill. Either way, or Jalen Waddle, whatever it may be, it doesn't work. Nothing's open. We get a blatant hold here off the right tackle with Rashawn Gary because this dude is phenomenal. Shout out to Rashawn Gary. He gets held. They throw the flag for that. We got guys coming off each and every single way, up the middle, off the edges. Tua is forced to step up into the pocket into Quay Walker, who notices, okay, wait, my guy in the backfield here, Devon Chain, has decided that he's just going to block, and I'm going to go right through him and then make a play on the quarterback. I mean, we have 3-4 guys making a play on the quarterback. Nothing's open on the backside because everyone's all over it. Javon Bullard, man, you talk about this Green Bay Packers team, you see versatility, you see depth, you see tenacity, and that is one of the major reasons, right? One of the major reasons I think that the Green Bay Packers will be at least, now hopefully I'm not, hey, by the way, happy Thanksgiving. But back to what I was saying, I think the Packers are going to potentially, probably, most likely, just because of how good they are, I think they're going to go to the conference championship, maybe even the Super Bowl. Comment down below, who do you think they'll play and who do you want them to play? Obviously, it's going to be like Philly. Obviously, Detroit is really good. Who do you guys want to play? Obviously, keep it realistic. Don't say the New York Giants or some stupid thing like that, right? But man, I love the way this team plays. They fight. They play as a unit, a team, and man, they're fun to watch. All right, here's another big time play. Now, this is 3rd and 2, late second quarter, up 14-3. Not really a gotta have it situation, but you want it type of situation. Want a touchdown to end this first half. Now, all we're gonna get is this defender's gonna shoot up here to the second level, trying to block this last man, right? And then Christian Watson, his job is to kind of get in the way, wall off this little quick screen to Jaden Reed, and then once he picks and chooses which direction he wants to go, whether it's break inside or break outside, you want to just wall him off, right? So Christian Watson does an incredible job here, right? Again, we're going to see this man get to that second level defender. Christian Watson's going to stand in front. He's not going to make contact. And then once this guy picks and chooses where he wants to go, he's going to make sure he blocks outwards here. Boom. Great job there. And now you have the ball in your hands, or into the hands of one of the most premier playmakers in the NFL, Jaden Reed. Whenever he has that football, he is a threat to score on every single play. Great blocking by the wide receivers. And man, hey, we can come back and watch this again. I'll tell you one thing. I love the tenacity. I love the way these guys play as a team. Yeah, maybe as this guy, you're not getting this touchdown, right? You're not going to catch a touchdown here. It is what it is, right? Christian Watson, hey, I'm not going to catch a touchdown here, but what I can do is help my teammate get a touchdown, right? So they play unselfish style of, football here, and this is exactly what you want to see. Great job by Jaden Reed getting into the end zone for a touchdown, cementing a beautiful win. Now, I believe the Dolphins did cut this pretty close towards the end. Actually, as I'm recording this video, the game is still on. I believe it's 30 to 18 or something like that. I don't even know what it is right now. But with that being said, I do want to end the video here. The Green Bay Packers looked amazing. They did what they needed to do, and they came out with the victory. So, Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, turn on post notifications. Let me know your opinions in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys in the next Green Bay Packers update. Peace.